The night is deep, and both of them are very tired. Feng Yunting insisted that May sleep with him. May said, "We in the underworld do not sleep. Please sleep by yourself. I know a little about massage and would like to use my skill to help you fall asleep." Feng Yunting agreed to her request. May placed her hands together and gently massaged him from the top of his head down to the soles of his feet. Wherever her hands passed, his bones felt as soft as melted butter. Then May lightly pounded with her fists, as if striking a ball of cotton, and a comfort beyond description spread through his entire body. When she reached his waist, Feng Yunting could hardly keep his eyes open, or his mouth from yawning. When she moved to his thighs, he fell into a deep sleep. When Feng Yunting woke up, it was nearly noon. He felt every joint in his body light and relaxed, completely different from usual. His admiration for May grew even stronger. He walked around the room calling for her, but no one answered. It was not until sunset that May finally arrived. Feng Yunting said, "Where do you live? Let me shout everywhere?" May said, "Ghosts have no fixed dwelling place. Most are underground." Feng Yunting asked, "Is there a crack in the ground where you can fit yourself?" May said, "Ghosts cannot see the earth, just as fish cannot see water." Feng Yunting held May's wrist and said, "If you could come back to life, I would sell everything I own to marry you." May smiled and said, "No need to sell everything." The two talked and laughed until midnight. Feng Yunting begged May repeatedly to sleep with him. May said, "Don't pester me. There is a prostitute from Zhejiang called Xing, who just moved in north of me. She is quite charming. Tomorrow night, I will bring her along with me. Let her entertain you in my place, how about that?" Feng Yunting agreed. The next evening, a young woman indeed came together with May. The young woman was about 30 years old. Her eyes flickered, concealing a coquettish air. The three sat together intimately, playing the game of Da Ma. After one round ended, May stood up and said, "Our delightful meeting is at its peak. I will take my leave for now." Feng Yunting wanted to detain her, but May had already vanished gracefully. Feng Yunting and Xing went to bed, indulging in the pleasures of man and woman, exhausting all joys. Feng Yunting asked Xing about her family background. She was vague and refused to explain clearly, only saying, "If you like me, sir, just tap the north wall with your finger. Whisper Hulu Z, and I will come at once. If you call 3 times and I still haven't come, it means I am busy. Then do not call for me again." At dawn, Xing left through a crack in the north wall. The next day, May arrived. Feng Yunting asked about Xing. May said she was called away by Master Gao to accompany him in drinking. Therefore, she could not come. The two then spoke by lamplight. May seemed about to say something. Her mouth had already opened, yet she stopped. Feng Yunting pressed her repeatedly, but May ultimately refused to speak. She only sighed quietly, without end. Feng Yunting did his best to joke and flirt with her, until past the 4th watch. Soon after May left. From then on, May and Xing often came to Feng Yunting's residence. The sounds of their laughter could be heard all night long, and thus everyone in the city came to know of this matter.